be here. Yeah, I think so far I've settled in really well. I've thoroughly enjoyed my first 6 weeks at the club. It's been really good getting to know everyone as well as the technical team and players. And yeah, I've obviously shown some glimpses on the field, and hopefully that continues.
I mean, this move was supposed to was spoken about a season ago before it eventually happened this time. How did you keep yourself focused where you were, looking at where you could be going and maintaining those performances that you gave us? I mean, you could have just switched off if when the move didn't happen, but you actually went on and performed to your maximum. Was it motivation that the bigger one was waiting for you, or you just had to give respect to where you were before? Just take us through that.
No, I think a bit of both. Obviously, I really enjoyed my time at Stellenbosch, and unfortunately this season before I left it wasn't going so well in terms of performances and position on the log table. So I think that was just motivation in itself to really push and help the team get up the table a bit. And then obviously when you have a big move in the background, yeah, you just hope and keep your fingers crossed that it'll happen, and thankfully it did.
Andre, there's some debate over your best position. You've played as a 10, you've played as a striker. Do you have a preference? Is a position where you feel that you are stronger?
Not a preference as such. I think luckily at Orlando Pirates you have 65% of the possession in most games, so you're going to get a lot of touches on the ball. So I think that's a bit different from where I come from at Stellenbosch, where maybe if you're up front then you don't get as many touches. So I think as a false 9 or number 10, both I can play equally well for Pirates. And yeah, it's just where the coach obviously sees me fitting in.
I'm just going to go back to that move again. How do you find out about it, and how does it come that you get to be, on the radar of Orlando Pirates? Who calls you? Who tells you? And how does that come to you, knowing very well that probably something you never thought of?
No, I think obviously they contacted my agents, and when my agents told me, then I was extremely excited. I think the exposure that this move's given me back home as well, to push for a call up to the World Cup is really big. And yeah, it was really excited from the first time I heard they were interested, and then it was just about keeping my performances very good for Stellenbosch, and as I said before, keeping my fingers crossed and hoping the move went through, which it did at the second time of asking.
And what do you find at Pirates?
Pardon?
What do you find at Pirates that says, I belong here?
Oh, I think the guys have been amazing so far. I think I've settled in really well, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to contributing on the pitch.
But also, Andre, you walk into an Orlando Pirates side that's winning top of the log. The next probably 3 to 4 months are going to be very interesting. I would like to get to know what are the immediate targets for Andre as he walks into this Orlando Pirates change room.
Yeah, I think obviously everyone knows there's massive competition at Pirates in terms of all places around the field. So I think it's a bit about being patient and waiting for my opportunity. I think in the minutes that I've got so far, I've shown glimpses, and it's just grown on that.